Cosplay World, back with another convention. This one is Ramencon 2016. If you're interested in the photos I took as I was running around all weekend taking photos, check out the link in the description. Take them, use them, do with them as you please, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend at the convention. At any rate, this is Ramencon. It's a small local con. I don't know if they hit 2,000. I know they have a total cap at 3,000, and they had a pre-reg count around 850. So I don't know, maybe 1,500. It's pretty small. It's a pretty small con, and it's in Maryville, Indiana. If I haven't ranted on this just yet, but it's moving to South Bend next year, in the South Bend, Indiana, which is weird because it's on the north border of Indiana or close to it, so it's only south of it if you're in Michigan. Oh well, I had quite a lot to do this weekend, not really as an attendee because I've been going to this con, well, every single year, and I know Chris and his family, and I've been over to the house, and I'm a little old. I'm an old timer, so I get to know all these people running these things just by being at so many of them. At any rate, I got a nice, awesome van, which is great for carrying things. So I helped out my buddy Ron, and he was doing the photo shoots up there. He still has his stuff in my van as we speak, as I'm narrating this on Monday. So he should be by soon and get that stuff and take it home with him. I'll be, really happy to work with him because I want to go to more cons, and it'd be nice to have someone to work together and have something to do too at conventions. But I did have things to do, of course. I had a panel on Friday. A lot of my work I was doing last week was making sure everything was ready for the panel. It's a 2-hour panel on materials and choices, and you can make cosplay anything. I think I'm going to cut it down to an hour or try to get multiple panels, because keeping people seated for 2 hours about something educational like materials is pretty hard. Although I did have a couple people that made it all the way through, and man, did they know the answers to the questions. I asked some pretty obscure questions, and they knew it and went bam. So that's always really, really gratifying as someone who's trying to teach things to others, to have the time you spent and the effort you spent actually be useful and to take hold in their brains. Oh well. So I had it on Friday. It was pretty early. I think that led to, it was pretty small. I only had around 24, about 24 people show up to the panel, and that's pretty small. I'll be honest with you, it's pretty small. I think I'm going to either shoot for shorter panel times or Saturday or Sunday. I usually do get like a Sunday more often than not, and I guess just because there's nothing really going on, that I get way, way higher turnouts. It's my first time getting a Friday panel. So, we have, we have a friends working in the Artist Alley. I was bugging them. I don't know if I could talk too much about, say, like the exhibit hall or the Artist Alley or the awesome hotel, which is really cool. It has that waterfall and the pool and things like that where you can take photos, but not anymore because they're going to be moving to a new place. I think what would be cool is if I can hassle Chris, Ramencon Chris, to do a tour and then talk about the new place, and then I can try and promote Ramencon through that and get more coverage and stuff like that. I've done promotional videos with him before in the past, so maybe he'll be willing to tolerate me harassing him for another couple hours while we walk around the con center in the future. I don't know, I'll see what I can do. Anyway, what's the really cool thing about this con? I think the most interesting thing to me personally is the swap meet. And boy, was it super crowded this year. It was so dense and packed that I didn't even try to go in there for the first 20 minutes. I got friends selling in there, and I want to see how they were doing, but I couldn't even really get in. I didn't get anything this year. I have gotten things like Gundam models and toys and stuff for really good prices. In fact, my mouse pad sitting on a model box that I got from Ramencon the previous year. So I always look forward to that. Plus, you always see cool stuff that's not. It's just cool random stuff. And sometimes actually you'll get like people trying out for Artist Alley who don't have quite enough stock for Artist Alley, and they'll just bring like a handful of trinkets and see how they do. And it's interesting to see what is going to be or what could be an Artist Alley in the future. Or if you are going to be trying for Artist Alley, it's a good way to like kind of test the waters. Oh well, Ramencon is a fun, smaller con local to Indiana, North Indiana. And I think next year, if we go, we're gonna have to get a hotel room. But well, my mom currently lives closer to the Maryville location, so we didn't need a hotel room. But if when they move, I'm probably not gonna be willing to drive out to South Bend and not have a room to stay in. Oh well. They're tearing down the building. Best of luck to whatever they're gonna build to replace it. I really like this con. I hope to see you guys next year at their new location. Thanks for watching. Good times to all. Hit that sub button for more cosplay tutorials, con coverage, and general cosplay madness.